the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Donkey of the Day for Friday, September 3rd goes to a 22-year-old Ohio man named Austin Wallace. Austin Wallace, God bless you, brother. Austin Wallace is a man who took a leap of faith. Oh, he stepped on the first step, even though he didn't see the rest of the staircase. See, Austin was making $100,000 a year working. I don't know what his occupation was, but he decided to quit that $100,000 a year job because he had a vision. He had a dream. He wanted to work with Logan Paul. Now, he doesn't know Logan Paul, has zero connections to Logan Paul other than following him on social media. But according to the sportsbible.com, and I'm quoting them right now, he decided he wanted to work for Logan Paul, so he quit his job, drove down to Cleveland, where the Jake Paul-Tyrone Woodley fight was this past weekend, and he scammed his way backstage, end quote from the sportsbible.com. Now, why did he scam his way backstage? Well, he wanted to ask Jake Paul for work, and this is what happened.
I quit my job legit 2 days ago. I came up here, took a risk. I'm originally from Ohio.
Did you sneak up here?
No, I didn't sneak in here. I didn't sneak. What do you mean sneak up?
Like
here?
on stage? Or you just like?
Yes, I did. I'm trying to talk to your brother. I'm trying to talk about business. Trying to talk about trying to get a job. Like I want to do media. I've been trying to get.
What are you good at?
I was 7 dances. I did like
What's
that.
your TikTok
I did that video. You know, like going like that. Yeah, you know.
Oh, so you really got what it takes.
I don't.
Then why would I
need a mentor.
Job? I bet. I can't be a mentor right now, right? In my life, I'm a up myself. I need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like I need
connections and you need people be around you, right?
No, I didn't have connections and people around. I have Jake. That's it. Do you have a brother? Do you have people, friends?
I don't.
You don't have friends?
I don't. I swear to God.
Bro, you're a good-looking guy, bro. You have friends, bro. You're lying. Go make content, do stuff with your friends. I'm glad you quit your job. It takes to do that, bro, but like now you got to act.
Try to make a step.
Why would I give you a job? What are you good at? Logan Paul asked Austin very great questions. What are you good at? Austin didn't even know. Like, he literally had no clue what he's good at. He started talking about TikTok dances and just admitted that he doesn't even have what it takes. He doesn't even know what he wants to do. And Logan Paul said to him something that I think to myself often when it comes to certain individuals. Then why would I give you a job? Drop one of clues bombs for Logan Paul. That's as real as it gets. Okay, this encounter is exactly what I be talking about when it comes to certain individuals. Now, it's easy to say this is something the youngins do. It's the kids, you know, who want all the spoils of success but don't want to do any real work to get there. But it's not just the kids. It's everybody. Okay, it's something about this era of social media and instant gratification that has put a sense of entitlement in people, and they all want to be successful by simply doing nothing. Now, I don't know if it's because they look at some of these YouTubers or social media influencers and think these folks are living the life, and it looks like they don't, really do anything. But I wish people understood that 95% of what you see on social media is smoke and mirrors. It's not real. We talk about negative influences on the kids. There is no greater negative influence than social media, simply because social media doesn't show you the process. You have to see how the food is cooked in order to know how to whip up a meal yourself. Social media, all they do is show you what they want you to see. They show you the final product. As my Monk's Corner brethren, Pastor Stephen Furtick, dropping the clues bombs with Pastor Stephen Furtick, okay? As my Monk's Corner brethren, Pastor Stephen Furtick always says, you are comparing your everyday behind-the-scenes life to someone else's highlight reel. These people y'all idolize on social media who look like they got the world in the palm of their hands really don't. Okay, and being that a lot of them don't show you the process, don't show you the steps they took to get where they are in the world of being successful via social media. Guys like Austin think they can get a job just because. What happened to having some type of skill set? This is why I be pushing trade schools on people. This is why I be pushing STEM engineering on people. Learn to do something. We all have a gift to contribute to the world, and when you recognize your gift, your purpose is born. Austin Wallace ran up on Logan Paul asking for a job and didn't even have a skill set. He damn sure didn't have a purpose for doing what he did, because if his purpose is just to hang around Logan Paul and be famous just because, potentially get some type of clout just because he's in Logan's circle, that's not purpose. Now, would you like to hear how Austin reacted to Logan telling him the truth? Listen.
I just talked to Logan Paul. I make $100,000 a year. I'm 22. I do make $100,000. That's cool. And I want to act.
I want to do these things. I'm having a breakdown right now. Oh, I'm sitting in the cast. I don't even know what to do. Like, I did come up here by myself. I do have family, but we're not the closest. And I don't have really close friends. You know, there's millions of people trying to do what I'm trying to do.
The crying. Austin, sit down for a second. Well, you're already sitting. Let me talk to you. You're crying because you're entitled. Okay, you think because you quit your job and ran up on Logan Paul asking for a job with no skill set, that's going to be a good enough reason for Logan Paul to hire you. That's the story you want to tell because you've heard those types of stories and nobody tells you the truth of the process. I quit my job and drove down to Cleveland and ran into Logan Paul and told him I quit my job and he hired me. No, Austin. What do you do? What do you bring to the table? Run up on Logan Paul with an idea. Run up on him with a product. Have something that can help him help us, okay? All right? Also, kids, if you're making $100,000 a year, why would you quit that job? I wrote about this in my first book, the New York Times bestseller, Black Privilege, okay? There's 168 hours in a week. That is more than enough time to chase your dreams and work a job that pays your bills. You can chase your dreams and deal with your reality. 168 hours. Let's just say you do 40 hours at a job. You still got another 128 hours left. Okay, let's say you in school for 40 hours a week too. You still got 88 hours left. What are you doing with that time? Now, mind you, that's just me including school and a job. If you just got a job, you got 128 hours. What are you doing with that time? All that free time. I can tell you what you were doing with that time. Nothing. And you want to be successful from doing nothing. And that's not how this works, okay? Doing nothing gets you nothing. And there is a definite cost to doing nothing. And that's why you're sitting in your car crying because Jake Paul didn't give you nothing because at the moment, and I said at the moment, you have nothing to offer. Please always remember that entitlement is delusion built on self-centeredness and laziness. Austin, I sincerely send you healing energy, and I hope this was a learning experience for you because it should definitely be a teachable moment for the rest of us. And the teachable moment is simple. In the words of the late, great, forever legend Nipsey Hussle, find your purpose, are you wasting air? Please give Austin Wallace the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day.
That kid's going to be a star.
Did y'all want to play a game or no games? Okay. All right. Just asking.
Was Logan Paul wrong?
No, he's not wrong.
Right. Come on, relax, Envy. Come on. We're sending healing energy. All right.
What I just said, no, he's not wrong. That's all I said.
Yes, he's definitely not wrong. The man had no skill set. If you get the opportunity to be around somebody that can potentially provide you an opportunity, just make sure that you come with something. That's all.
You got to be prepared. That's all.
That's all.
All right. Now, speaking of prepared, tell us about the story we seen on Baller Alert, Yee.
Envy, you were the one that actually was very excited about this. And do we have the audio?
What story on Baller Alert?
This young woman, she was away.
Wait. Let's do this right. It's Friday, so you know what that means.
Ooh, it's Freaky
Friday.
All right, now tell us the story we seen on Baller Alert.
Well, she said her husband went to Miami for his frat brother's wedding. She said she hates the groom, so she stayed home. Now, her husband returned, obviously drunk or high. She said, I get in the shower with him and see a used condom slide out of his butt. He argues the condom was mine.
Excuse me, say what? Excuse me, say what? What happened? What happened, Angela Yee? Could you play that again?
He got in the shower with her husband, and a used condom slid out of his butt. Mm-hmm.
His butt.
His butt.
Yes.
Cite your sources.
800-585 Baller
What
Alert.
state? What city?
You can see this on Baller Alert, but he went to a wedding in Miami.
Well, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Has a condom ever slipped out of you? That is the question this morning. It's Freaky Friday.
I've heard this in regards to the women. I've never heard this story at all in regards to a man. I've heard women say this before. I've never heard a man say this ever.
Well, if it can happen to us, it can happen to you.
But we'll talk about it when we come back, and we're taking your calls. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.